Good morning. It's Saturday, August 10th. I'm Stephanie Bertini in the Fox 5 newsroom. Thank you for joining us live on the Fox Local app. People who live in a New Jersey apartment complex are dealing with not one, but two ceiling collapses just days apart. The ceiling caved in on someone's living room at the Evergreen Meadows complex. Then, in the second incident in a bedroom, nobody has been seriously hurt. The building said it's working to fix the problem. And the tri-state is cleaning up after the remnants of Debby blew through the area yesterday. It left trees down and all sorts of other problems, especially at airports where thousands of passengers were impacted by delays or cancellations. And finally, a break from the rain in the forecast. It will be warm with plenty of sunshine today. Tonight, clear and mild. Tomorrow, more sun and pleasant temperatures. Well, there's a new list from U.S. News and World Report that has a lot of people talking. It ranks Nassau County as the safest community in the entire country. Fox 5's Jody Goldberg takes a look at the metrics used to compile this list and how people are reacting.
I was shocked.
Really? Hard to believe.
From Port Washington to Plainview, Nassau County holds the highest rank when it comes to safety, according to U.S. News and World Report. Close to 100 metrics across 10 categories were analyzed.
I think what you're seeing generally is crime is kind of falling in the U.S. as a whole.
The list scored counties on a 100-point scale that's tied to their performance in key safety areas that went beyond crime rates, including healthcare and public safety capacity. And it also took into account things like crash fatality rates and emergency services.
There's also a measure that looks at, local spending on police and fire protection as well as health. So a lot of different variables go into it.
The report reveals public safety workers like police and first responders make up about 1.39% of Nassau's population, which is almost double the national average at 0.82%. And when it comes to crime, Nassau Police Commissioner Patrick Ryder says it's at an all-time low.
There are over 500,000 residential homes in Nassau County, another 200,000 apartments. We have less than 400 burglaries for the year. That's phenomenal when you think about it.
That's good to know, but I have my doubts. Makes me happy.
How'd Nassau make it to the top? Ryder credits teamwork and investing in resources and manpower. In 2018, he says there were 1,800 officers, and now the department has about 2,600, with another class of more than 100 recruits set to graduate by the end of the year.
It's a relationships with the community. It's a partnership with our legislative body that supports us and gives us the technology that we use to go and fight this crime safely.
Also among the top 25 in our area, Rockland placed 3rd, Westchester 6th, Queens 20th, and in 22nd place, Suffolk County. On Long Island, Jody Goldberg, Fox 5 News.
A Brooklyn man had his murder conviction overturned after spending 16 years in prison. Prosecutors determined Arvil Marshall didn't get a fair trial because of a key piece of evidence. It was never presented. That evidence was surveillance video, which the Conviction Review Unit determined would have exonerated him. Marshall's lawyers requested the video throughout the trial, but it was never handed over nor fully viewed by law enforcement. He was convicted for fatally shooting a man in Crown Heights. The two had dated the same woman and had an ongoing dispute.
Happy it's over, and I'm kind of still depressed I had to go through all this. Yeah, but I've been telling the cops that I'm innocent, and it's a surveillance tape, that they need to show that prove my innocence, that shows the actual perpetrators. The cops kept ignoring me.
Marshall was serving 25 years to life in prison. He was eligible for parole in 2033. All right, let's talk Giants now. And there's a new push to get a member of Big Blue's 1991 Super Bowl winning team into the NFL Hall of Fame. Fox 5's Jennifer Williams picks it up from here.
Statistics speak for itself.
Giants Ring of Honor member Otis O.J. Anderson is making a late push to cement his legacy and become a member of pro football's most elusive club, the Hall of Fame.
Look at what I've accomplished, and the people who have gone in ahead of me, look at their statistics, and you'll figure out, and you'll say to yourself, dang, that's an injustice going on around here for that kid Anderson.
That kid from West Palm Beach was selected 8th overall in the 1979 NFL draft by the St. Louis Cardinals out of the University of Miami.
O.J. Anderson, you and the New York Giants have just won the Super Bowl. What are you going to do next?
I'm dedicating this win to our troops.
Anderson went on to win 2 rings with the G-Men.
No good. Wide right.
He also earned MVP honors for his performance in the Giants' win over the Bills in Super Bowl 25. The prolific running back played 14 seasons in the NFL, scoring 86 touchdowns. His 10,273 career rushing yards rank 30th on the all-time list.
It's just unfathomed to a lot of people why I'm not in the Hall of Fame. I am a 2-time Super Bowl champion, MVP. I was Rookie of the Year, Comeback Player of the Year.
Giants legend and Super Bowl 42 winner Michael Strahan, who was enshrined in 2014, advocated for Anderson, saying, quote, "Off the field, I have had the privilege of working with Otis through various New York Giants alumni events and charitable initiatives. His dedication to giving back to the community and his unwavering support for his fellow players have been nothing short of inspiring." In honor of the Giants' 100th season celebration, Anderson was named 51st on the list of the greatest ever to suit up for Big Blue.
Now, that literally almost brought tears to my eyes because you're talking about over 5,000 players in Giant history that come through the doors, and fans have seen the best of the best.
Jennifer Williams, Fox 5 News.
Goldfish living in a puddle, it's definitely something you don't see every day. Well, someone put a few dozen goldfish in a fire hydrant puddle at the corner of Tompkins Avenue and Hancock Street in Bed-Stuy. Animal advocates say it's abusive, but others are enjoying the spectacle and named it the Bed-Stuy Goldfish Pond.
My friends, everything of it for the kids. Proud of it, yes. Big up the community. Makes the community look great.
I think it's a pretty addition to the neighborhood, and it's something nice to look at when you walk past every day.
Goldfish should have treated clean water that is frequently changed. Residents say once the temperatures start changing, they plan to take the goldfish out and give them to kids in the community. Well, if you're tired of swiping left and right on dating apps, you're not alone. A new study shows online dating burnout is real. A recently released Forbes poll found 79% of Gen Zers are suffering from dating app overload. Fox 5's Richard Giacovis breaks it all down for us.
It's overwhelming. It's exhausting.
For Nadia, finding the one online is just too much these days.
It's unnatural. That's not how humans operate, to be just swiping through like a grocery list of human beings.
Dating apps have become ever so popular with all age groups, hoping that all the liking, swiping, and tapping will lead to love. Except psychologists are concerned that all that scrolling may be doing more harm than good.
You have high expectations and high hopes, and then it often goes nowhere.
It's being dubbed the dating app burnout, and it appears that more and more people are feeling its effects while attempting to find the perfect person, the one who just fits.
There's a tremendous amount of emotional burnout and anxiety and extra levels of depression sometimes that we can see when people become so disappointed by these apps.
You're just swiping. You can't really find anything that's like working out. Obviously, there are people that you're going to gel with, and that's just the way it goes too. It's just a matter you have to keep trying until it happens.
So the more people that you scroll through, the less you feel like you're going to find that person out there.
As for Nadia, well, she hasn't given up hope in finding her one true love, but she's done trying to find him on an app.
It's daunting. It's not it. Yeah, I think most women have given up, not just myself, like most, and men, I don't know, they're all giving up.
So if you're one of those people down in the dumps, endlessly scrolling through profiles on Bumble and Hinge, then psychologists say maybe it's time you put the technology away and go out and meet someone in person, the old-fashioned way. We're in the Village. Richard Giacovis, Fox 5 News.
And a final check of your forecast now. Today, sunny and warm. Tonight, clear and mild. Tomorrow, more sun and pleasant temperatures. Great, a break from the rain. All right, that does it for us this morning. I'm Stephanie Bertini. Have a great day. And remember, Fox 5 News is always streaming here on the Fox Local app.